Hi, my friends. Thank you so much for joining. And for those of you who are tuning in afterwards, thank you for watching. This message that came through and is coming through and forward for all of us is this concept of the remembrance that we're all being asked to embody. So, when we're pulling in these different energies, when we're accessing these different higher dimensional frequencies, these versions of ourself, we have to change not just our mindset, not just our energetic shift, not just our the stuff that's going on up here. We also have to change our physical body too. How do we do that? We do that through a process of awakening and remembrance within the cells of our body. This is how many of us experience a really loud shift in our intuition when we wake up because our body is starting to remember these little ins and outs of everything. And it is magnetic and magnanimous, right? It's huge. How do we work through that? How do we live with that? How do we experience that? Because we experience disease when we don't listen to that, right? When we've squashed it down. So the elders are coming through to help us in this process. So in the channel message that's going to come through, they're like, don't give it away. Actually, those are my guides because they're sassy. So they're like, don't talk about it. Just let it happen. But what the structure is going to kind of be like an introduction of what the elder energy is, and it's going to go forward into um, more of a understanding, a channeling on this remembrance and what's happening within your body. And then we're going to shift into meditation, clearing, anchoring to help your body get more acclimated to this and more present for yourself and in yourself. Um, so we still have some people popping in. So I'm going to just babble a little bit longer and give a little bit of background on who I am and what's happening here. So I'm Krissy. I'm a channeler, and this is the Patreon that I have been trying to do but haven't been able to do, right? Uh, I'm going to give this kind of like background that I think the reason I'm being asked to talk about it or prompted to talk about it is because it feels like something that other people might need some help with and guidance on. So, for whatever reason, I have no clue. I do know why now. When I heard the word Patreon, I get like, like this giant uh, contraction in my heart space, call it. And I'm like, it doesn't align with me. It doesn't align with me. That has nothing to do with it. It was triggering me because it required me to step forward into the next level, the next phase of development for my business, for my being, for the way that I represent myself and show up online for people, for friends, for all of this stuff. So it was me having to push forward into this next level, and it was my ego pulling me down and keeping me from really stepping into that space and being comfortable embodying it. Well, what if no one shows up? What if no one's, like all of these little, like, I can't do it. I don't have it. I was like, so in that process, I was like, it doesn't align with me, but I wasn't doing it from a point of neutrality, right? If something doesn't align with you, it's going to feel, um, okay, I get it. It doesn't align with me. Like, that's cool. But for me, there was this visceral reaction to it that I realized was, okay, I should pay attention to what's going on here and just do the thing. So, which is why we're all here right now at Sunday at 11:07 a.m. Eastern doing this because I have to step forward. I have to keep putting myself into situations that align with my highest path. If I want my highest path, I have to take those aligned actions to it and get past my hangups, past my triggers, past these points, and figure out what the hangup is. Is it truly not aligned, or is it something that I'm just using my nervous system is triggered by because when I do that, it puts me into this next level that my consciousness says like I'm not ready for it. My ego more than consciousness says I'm not ready for it, but the energy is like, yes, you are. You can do this. Fly, little birdie. That type of thing. All right. So that's my spiel on why we're all here on Sunday at 11 a.m. And so I appreciate you all being here and supporting me on this endeavor. So thank you. So, my friends, without further ado, I shall be bringing through the elders. We thank you for being here with us on this beautiful day. We are the elders, and it is important for you to allow whatever version of us appears to you to be your truth. We are not just from one star lineage, from one angelic realm, from one dimension, but from all. We are the layers of wisdom that are accumulated throughout the dimensional time and space. We are the layers of the accumulation of consciousness that exists outside of the constructs that humanity understands. We are here to guide you in this path of understanding, of truly stepping into the power and knowledge that exists within you. Each of you here are stepping into your own personal purpose, your own personal power, your own personal journey. Yet, you are all connected. Not one of you exists independently. The layer of knowledge, of consciousness, of source that flows within you is the connecting thread to all of you, to everything around you. You are beginning to embody this understanding of the unified nature of all. We offer you today understanding of how this flows through you and the process that you are currently experiencing that we term remembrance. Through each layer of consciousness retrieval, you are accessing deeper parts of yourself and source. Through each revelation within, you reveal more without. Every time you go and seek an answer from inside of you, you are gifted with the mirror image in the reflection of the macrocosm. This peeling back and understanding creates an expansion. You have all existed within shells, like a nesting doll. Each time you choose to go in, you create more of an opportunity to fit within a new existence outside of yourself. As you unpack yourself, you can realign with a new place to rest. The energy is always moving back within you. As you are an energetic vessel, collecting and accumulating more information, knowledge, ether, consciousness, connection. Through this layer of expansion, you begin to embody the understanding that the elders hold. You begin to embody the understanding that you are an ancient soul. All are, when they truly choose to return their consciousness back to the beginning. All time is now. Everything returns to source at what your human brains can understand as the end. That means there is the ascended master version of you that already exists. That means there is a 12th dimensional version of you that already exists. That means there is the version of you that has chosen to return back to source. And it is up to you now to choose the layer of self you are looking to embody in this lifetime. It is a gradual process at times in order to make the embodiment more gradual, more long-lasting. This is important for many, although some of you have chosen paths that crash you into this understanding, that move you so quickly into these higher states that you cannot deny it. For those of you who have experienced this, it is important to remember that as you go through this journey, as you go through the embodiment of these higher dimensional energies of yourself, those that have already returned to source, those of you that have already reached your Christos self, you are guiding those around you. Remember that the physical vessel exists here, but your consciousness is expansive and multidimensional. It guides the energies of those you interact with. It guides the energies of those you don't interact with. It enables those around you, connected to you, to your soul family, to your oversoul, to the monad that is you. And it guides you into a state of understanding that you, in this physical body, are just a fractal of all that exists within you. The embodiment of the consciousness of everything is hard to hold within the vessel. And this remembrance that is coming online for many happens at a cellular level because it must. In order to truly understand and achieve the full enlightenment that some of you have chosen to experience here, your bodies must learn to hold this energy within their systems. The process of this remembrance is occurring energetically first, And then it begins to turn on and activate within the DNA of your physical body. The etheric DNA activates and then it alters the physical. Much of the tampering of the physical vessel that has occurred within your lifetimes is to keep the energy of the being in a state of submission. But as the etheric DNA is activating, it is important to remember that each of you are being given the opportunity to access all of the energy and patterning that you are capable of activating within your physical DNA. This means that you are able to cure your own diseases, to release genetic deformities, and create extrasensory perceptions that are elevated beyond what is deemed normal. The remembrance that happens within each cell of you as you embody more of your higher self is like beginning to shine a light within every cell. Your body begins to pull you in different directions. You speak to it, through it. You are called to interact with others. You are drawn to different people, places, and things. This is the remembrance coming online. Your hands begin to move in different ways. You begin to shift and walk in a manner that feels like you are holding yourself in a higher light. Through this, you begin to activate further, deeper, the gifts that are the rights of the physical human. While many of you have had lifetimes in other planets, other galaxies, and other universes, you will begin to remember those gifts as well. Due to the physical nature of this third dimensional experience, not all of you will be able to activate and use each gift within this dimension, but that does not stop you from using them in the higher dimensions to alter the experience that you are having here in the now. When you access these gifts within your fifth dimensional self, within your sixth and seventh dimensional spaces of ascended mastery, you alter the energetics happening behind the scenes within your third dimensional world. This is why it is important to remember these gifts and to not be disheartened when you cannot use them here, for they are still of benefit to you. We now shift our attention to an activation, clearing, and opening of the cells within you. We ask you to rest, to feel your body relax. We ask you to feel our energy surround you. Kiroko ike sia shia toroto ira tiarka. Here, the elders stand before you in exactly the right iteration for you to receive the gifts and remembrance within your cellular body. Feel the DNA helix as it rotates. Every strand within you turning online. We activate now within you dormant DNA that enables you to call forth the energetics of your ascended master self, understanding fully that you truly are this being already, feeling the energy blend into your vessel, into yourself, the merging. You are layers upon layers, and you feel each layer begin to activate within you. The light codes begin to pour in and give you an opportunity to hold the power that is you within you. You are becoming what you already are. You are choosing to remember within every cell of you that you are everything, connected to all of it, part of the unified one. We'd like to draw attention to the soles of your feet. Feel a silver light pouring down into your earth star, 6 inches below your feet, centered on your body. Allow the code to flow through your system and anchor into this chakra. Viatere kio so shia tiara ko unke e tiara ko isia fiatia torko. Yeshia sia torko e kira tiara ko. You are already exactly who you need to be. All you have to do is call that version in of you. It is you. Let it be you. As you remember all that you are capable of, all that you can do and be and journey on in this lifetime. Beyond this lifetime, do not let your physical bodies hinder you from true experience, from truly becoming the powerful, beautiful being of unconditional love that is you. Do not let the battle between the light and the dark overcome you, for you are divine balance within you. Allow that to be your truth, and it will be. Allow the energy of remembrance to activate within you, for you to truly feel within every cell of you who you are. You are the one. Fiatiro koir hier siatro ko fiate ira iro koir kia siate shoro koir ka fiatroto. Feel the energy begin to release from your body everything that is no longer serving you. This is not just energetic, but physical as well. Feel the release of everything stored within your cells that no longer is needed. The activations that have been done to your DNA will allow you to continually replenish and reactivate your true nature and heal yourself on a continual basis. We urge you to understand that through this transmission, you will be anchoring in higher aspects of yourself. And with that, and the continually replenishing and clearing of your DNA and cells, you will need to care for your body more so than ever before. Love it, cherish it, honor it with proper hydration, food, balances of electrolytes and minerals. Honor yourself, for you are the elder, you are the ascended master, you are the Christos self, you are everything. Feel your energy begin to settle and calm. Allow your body to shift, your head to roll, your shoulders to arch and release. You are here, back in your room, surrounded by the elders once more, understanding that you are one of them. We are forever grateful for the knowledge that you have been able to give us in this lifetime of yours, and for every lifetime you have ever existed in and will exist upon. We are grateful because that knowledge, that experience, is what has allowed us to step into becoming an elder. We are part of you, and you a part of us. We thank you and are forever here to give you the wisdom and knowledge and understanding that all you truly have to do is remember your truth to ascend. How are my friends all doing? So, thank you for allowing that to come through and for being here to witness it and receive it. I am excited to look back and watch it because I was pretty deep in there. I don't really remember what happened much, but they are bringing up the idea of how we need to, how everybody needs, okay, oh, they're like, here you go, here's all the information, lady. Okay. So in this whole process, the work that they did within your bodies was to activate different parts of your DNA that's going to allow the process to self-heal to become more prominent for you. This experience of having that is extremely important along this journey because it enables you to access more of your own potential, true potential. Um, they're driving home the point that you have to take care of your body, right? We're being bombarded by so much stuff. And right now, the more you can, I'm gonna come through with the like we live here and we have to be like we're here for the human experience as well, right? To like enjoy it and to feel it and to love it. So if you want to have your treat, have your treat. If you want to do this, but pay attention to your body because if your body starts to say like I can't handle that anymore, honor that within you. Honor those shifts and changes, and they'll become more apparent. You're definitely going to want to drink a lot of water after that. Drink a lot of water to flush your system. Eat a lot of fruit, veggies. Not so much veggies. Veggies are important. Why are I don't know. I got the veggie one and the fruit one. They're like just fruit, just veggies. So it's up to you what feels good for your body, but things that have fruit and veggies that have like hydration in them, right? Uh, Anything that you can do to also help your body detox is going to be super helpful. Things like a salt bath will be very beneficial. Um, the other thing that they're bringing up is how a lot of this remembrance that we're coming into and remembering what we can do and what we've done in other lifetimes, while we're drawn to it in the physical, right? We're brought to the information. We get brought to, an Instagram or this or that, and we come in and uh, are given the opportunity to experience it. But then we have to go and remember, okay, can I do this in the physical or is this something that I do spiritually? Because we're getting to the point where we're going to start recognizing like that we can actually do some of the stuff in both realms, right? Like some of you are airbenders where you could like, build castles and float float bricks to make pyramids, right? And then here in the physical world, you're still an airbender and you can move clouds, you can open up the skies, you can do all of these different things. So it's super powerful and it's just something amazing that you can all remember. Okay. What else? So that's it for my spiel today on this. I'm going to turn off the recording and then we'll do some private readings, personal readings, okay? But I'm so grateful for you, and I hope to see you all on the next one too.